The challenges to being sustainable. Sustainability is critical for addressing some of the planet's most pressing issues: climate change, resource depletion, and biodiversity loss. However, the journey toward becoming sustainable is filled with challenges: economic, logistical, and social, and its impacts are tremendous. One of the primary obstacles is the transition from fossil fuels to renewable energy. Fossil fuels still account for about 80% of global energy consumption, according to various sources. Despite the growth in wind and solar energy, which now generate about 12% of global electricity, fossil fuel infrastructure remains deeply ingrained. Retrofitting power grids to support renewable energy sources can cost billions of pounds. For example, the estimated global investment needed to meet net zero carbon emissions by 2050 is in the trillions of pounds annually. Another challenge lies in resource use and waste. The World Bank estimates that global waste generation could increase by 70% by 2050 if current practices continue. Recycling and waste reduction initiatives have made a difference in some regions. Countries like Germany, for example, recycle 67% of their waste. Sustainable living can also be difficult due to cost and accessibility. A study by the World Economic Forum found that products marketed as sustainable are typically more expensive than their conventional counterparts. This price gap means that sustainability often becomes a privilege of wealthier populations. Moreover, systemic challenges create additional barriers. Public transportation, for instance, is a suitable alternative to cars, yet a massive chunk of the world's population has no access to reliable transit systems. Similarly, renewable energy-powered homes and electric vehicles, while environmentally beneficial, require upfront investments that are out of reach for many. At the policy level, governments face competing priorities. Developing countries, where economic growth is critical to reducing poverty, often prioritize industrial expansion over environmental conservation. For instance, coal remains a key energy source for countries like India and China, which together account for nearly 60% of global coal consumption. While both countries are investing in renewables, phasing out coal entirely is a complex process tied to economic stability and energy security. However, there are some positive developments. The European Union, for example, has reduced greenhouse gas emissions by 37% since 1990, largely thanks to policies promoting renewable energy and energy efficiency. Yet, even in these regions, challenges persist. In 2022, Germany had to reactivate coal plants temporarily due to its disruptions in natural gas supplies caused by geopolitical tensions. Despite the challenges, measurable progress is evident in certain areas. Renewable energy capacity has grown rapidly over the last decade. Between 2011 and 2021, global solar power capacity increased massively. This growth has significantly reduced the cost of solar energy, which has fallen by over 80% since 2010. Deforestation is another area where targeted efforts have shown promise. Brazil reduced deforestation rates in the Amazon through stricter enforcement and international funding. Ultimately, the path to sustainability requires addressing these interconnected challenges head-on. While some progress has been made, such as the rise of renewable energy and advancements in recycling technologies, much more needs to be done to make sustainability accessible and achievable for all. It's clear that global cooperation, innovative policies, and long-term investment are critical to overcoming these obstacles. The journey to sustainability may be difficult, but with continued focus and evidence-based solutions, measurable progress is possible.